sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through San Antonio. It's the Packers and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Snowhawks of San Antonio. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
He finds his man, complete. That's Morrison. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's second down and 3. Love, they go play action now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a give to Brooks running right. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Slot man moves right. Up the middle they go. It's Morrison. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your...
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. is the Packers punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. Gets past one man and mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Love now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Morrison, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd down, Morrison. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Eluding the pressure right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. the play fake, Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harvey. And he's going to have a Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Play fake. Here's Love. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Packers have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the result, a Green Bay score. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has
This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown. A great play there. 60 yards. And the Snowhawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Morrison, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Harvey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw now, here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Morrison. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Steps away. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Love looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They think he can win every battle.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Snowhawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll throw now on the final play. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year, and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Tolbert. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They'll run on 1st down. Tolbert. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dumps it underneath to Tolbert. Then he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Snowhawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Love going to break the huddle. Lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
In motion, the tight end. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll look to throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Love from the gun. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Morrison. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Back now in San Antonio. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Working out of the gun. Love. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Love. To the right side and intercepted. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that pick 6, that was the 1st turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Operating from the gun. Love. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Morrison. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. To the air again. Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact, but he couldn't hang on. 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Love. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw again on 2nd down. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back to throw again. Caught on a slant. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Packers! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that one a long 11-play drive. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Tolbert, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Snowhawks are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Following the interception, Love. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory.